Okay, I don't have my vlog camera with me, and I'm gonna try and be quiet because I'm in a hotel and like even my hands are swollen. I'm so puffy from crying and from traveling. Sounds like I've been far, but I haven't. I need to have a shower, wash my hair. Like, I look crazy. I think the glasses actually help a little. Like, my hands are swollen. I really wish I had my camera because it's not as clear as this, and seeing myself like this is a little scary. Plus, you can't throw a filter on a video. Not that I know of. So, for those of you that don't know, my cousin's grandmother passed last year, and because of COVID and everything, nobody could get home, and her grandfather was still living at home but was in bad shape, so her mom and her flew home and moved their grandfather and her dad to the Maples, to a retirement place. And so the last like 2.5 weeks we've been helping cleaning out his home. We had an estate sale, and yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a lot physically, but it's been a lot mentally. And I don't know if I can do this without crying. I'm just gonna be like on a mental downer for a while. Not because I'm unhappy, but I'm just like sad to see my family go. I'm just really grateful to have people in my life that like really do motivate me and make me want to do better, and you know. And I feel like it sucks that those people live so far away, but when they come home, they really do like plant a seed. I don't know, just like about my future and what I want to do with my life. Oh my god, this is funny. Okay, sorry, sidetracked. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm in a hotel room at the airport. I don't even think you can okay, 1 second. I'm gonna have to stop this. Okay, this is my view from my hotel room. That's the parking garage for the airport, and that's the, I don't know what you call that, a skywalk or something. I thought I'd be able to see the planes. I thought I'd be able to see the planes take off, but I think they go this way and to the right. Here's an Air Canada plane. Oh, I guess that's as far as I can zoom in. That's stupid. Yeah, I thought I'd see them take off, but my room's kind of to this side. But anyway, I can go into the airport if I wanted and watch them take off, but what caught my attention was this girl on this billboard. I have the exact same cardigan at home, and I haven't worn it in a long time. That's so funny. Oh, did I just miss that, or the plane's turning? The plane just came in. I really wish my room was facing the runway. Like, I mean, it is, but they go down here and hang a right, and I can't see them take off. I'm gonna throw a filter on this or make it black and white. But what I was saying was, I think I have like Kleenex stuck here from trying to clean my glasses. I've just been not eating the best the last like couple weeks, but I have been like moving around a ton. Like, we have done so much like physical stuff, trying to get the house in order, and there's still stuff that I have to try and sell when I get back. Checkout is at 12 for me, so I'm just gonna take my time and get ready and get out of here. I was saying to my cousin that even though there's like, if you go into an airport, there's signs everywhere to tell you where to get to and how to get around and people to ask for help. But I always feel like at my age I should like have it figured out, which is so stupid. But I feel like so out of place in places like this, which like makes me nervous almost, because like I'm hoping with YouTube that one day I'll be able to travel for it, and I don't know. It's just like, I think it's fun to watch everybody and going in and out of the airport and taxi drivers and whatever, and everybody's got their own lives and everybody's got their own crap to deal with, and I know that not everybody has it figured out as much as I think they do. Maybe some do, I don't know. But I was a little nervous driving here last night. I don't know what's wrong with my head. It looks so bad. Black and white isn't gonna help this at all. I'm so puffy. It's swollen. Like my nose. Anyway. Just while driving, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I take these like bursts of panic attacks, almost like somebody's just like, you know when you were a kid and you play with the light switch? At least I would, which you're not supposed to do. And flick it on and off, and that's kind of like how my anxiety has been affecting me lately when I drive, and I don't mind driving by myself, you know, and I can figure out where I'm going because I have a bird. Sorry. I have GPS, and you know, I'm only 2 hours from home, but I don't know. I am really just trying to manage it the best I can, and honestly, I don't have a lot of experience driving at night, especially in any sort of weather. We hit like the smallest sprinkle of rain for like a kilometer, and I was like, but I told my cousin, I said, I'm glad that it worked out that we had to come late because I need the practice, you know. It was funny though, I wish we could have had somebody filming when we came in here. So there's the hotel has its own parking, so you don't have to go into like the parking garage or like over in the parking lot, and we came in the wrong way, but there was nobody else coming and it was dark, so we were able to park right by the hotel. Anyway, we lucked out. It just seemed like I don't want to cry again. Don't cry again. I need to be able to walk out of here and not look like I smoked a big joint or something. Some people I feel like can cry and it looks like they haven't, and me, it's like even my whole face gets blotchy. I'm breaking out so bad too, by the way, and I don't feel like I'm stressed out, but I don't know what's going on. I just know, and well, I haven't really been sleeping. I've been doing more than I'm used to, like day to day, but we got here, I don't know what time, after 10 o'clock or something, and I was up since 8 yesterday morning. And then my cousin left. Her flight was at 6, but she had to be like 2 hours early. She's going into the States. And so she left here at like 4 in the morning. We went to bed. Oh my gosh, we went to bed at what time? Like after 1:30. So I woke up and then I went back to sleep, and I woke up at like 8:45. So I'm definitely not sleeping enough, but I slept enough that I can drive home. Plus it's the daytime, so I don't feel like I'd be scared that I'd fall asleep. Not that I would, because I'd just pull over if I was tired. I could just sit and people watch all day. I always wonder like what their lives are like, or where they're going, or you know, what kind of day they're having. Anyway, I feel like I'm okay now. I woke up this morning and it was just like the blinds were shut and it was dark in here, and I just feel like this trip I brought Kleenex with me. I just feel like this trip has really made me think about my life and freaking mess. And just what I want to do and what I want to accomplish. If you really sit and think about it, maybe this doesn't bother other people, but it kind of freaks me out in a way. Like, I just know that pull it together. I'm not gonna be under the wing of my parents forever, and my life depends on me, and I know that. Oh my god, I look disgusting. I think it's just scary. Life can, like, you know, the unknown, and obviously I think with living with an anxiety disorder, you're kind of looking at life through like a foggy pair of glasses, literally, or like a different pair of glasses than people who, I don't want to say people who don't struggle with mental health, because everybody has mental health. Not everyone has mental health struggles to where it affects their day to day. You know, everybody's got their crap, and I get that, and I'm not special. I know that. It's just the unknown is scary. I feel like look how like puffy and swollen my nose is. Ew, 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 ew. I was thinking about this before, and having anxiety and struggling with your mental health just makes you feel alone, regardless of what you're categorized under, I guess you could say, whatever your job title is. And a lot of the times, this is like a good analogy that I can think of. Maybe it's not good, but it made sense to me. It's like everybody else we're all driving on the highway or to somewhere, and everybody else has Google Maps, and all they have to do is punch in their destination and just sit and drive. And I don't have GPS, I don't have a map, I don't have a phone, and I don't know where I'm going. Which I know is not the truth, but I just feel like that sometimes. I just know that I'll want to look back on this, even though it's bittersweet, but even though I could have written all this down, it wouldn't capture how, like, I feel. And I'm not crying because I'm sad. I mean, I am that they left, but I just think you have to kind of give yourself credit for the small things or the big things, but maybe they're small to other people. Like, even I feel like 2 years ago, I would never drive 2 hours from my house and then stay here by myself. It wouldn't matter if I didn't have mom with me, but if I didn't have someone with me, like my cousins stay with me. Obviously, we were together all night, and then when she left early this morning. But the old me would have been like, no, I can't stay at the hotel by myself. I can't do that. I can't do that by myself. And look at it. I'm here doing it by myself. I can just imagine like things like this, that it wouldn't bother some people to do that. They would like enjoy it, and it is fun. Like, I loved getting up and I love sitting here and just watching everything. Would have been more enjoyable if I could actually see the planes taking off. But actually last night, oh gosh, this is 8 minutes long. Last night when we were unloading the car, we were like just across the crosswalk from the airport, and one of the planes just started its engine. And let me tell you, when it's dark and windy and rainy and you hear that start to rumble, it's pretty humbling. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I feel like I could have my mirror at home in my bedroom, which also my bedroom, I haven't slept at home in like over a week or more, which is good for me. It's good to be away from home and from mom. I think she's getting a little lonely though. I think you're getting a little lonely. I don't know. I just feel like when you can view the world like this, literally, it just kind of makes you think. And this whole thing I have, that like the anxiety, it's like a symptom of the anxiety, I guess. Is like the delusional thought that like everybody's judging me or watching me. Nobody really gives a crap what you're doing. I just feel like there's a lot I still have to learn and unlearn. Obviously, I get in my head too much, but my brain's just wired a little different. So, although it's good for me to be in a different environment and be on my own. So I'm gonna go get in the shower and make myself look not like this. Try to anyway. I was gonna go downstairs for breakfast. They have like a fridge or like a food case, whatever, downstairs. It's kind of expensive. Breakfast sandwich was like $8 and $9, which is like, obviously you pay for the convenience. I get it. You're at the airport, but your girl's on a budget, so if I can just, when I get out of here, drive on over to Timmy's, get myself a coffee and a breakfast sandwich for like $9 that all together, I'm gonna do that. But oh, what I was saying before, the squirrel, I just, with me wanting to go to Calgary so bad and see my family the last like 3 years now, and it just hasn't worked out, and I haven't really made the steps that I need to have that come to fruition. This just kind of motivates me, and as sucked in as I am in the anxiety sometimes, and I can't control it. Like, I mean, I feel like you can learn to manage your symptoms, but I don't know, sometimes it does just take control of you. Things aren't as scary as we make them out to be. You know, like my cousin, she's going from Halifax to Toronto to Atlanta to Florida. And she's like in Toronto for 4 hours. Should be there now, I think. And it's hard to travel by yourself. It's hard to have only you to depend on. I don't know. I just felt like I wanted to film this and have it, and maybe I won't post it, but it's just, not to get so deep into it, but this is like where my mind's at, like seeing all these people, like we're pretty insignificant, and not in a bad way. Maybe those of you out there who your brain is wired like mine. Nobody really gives a crap what you're doing. Nobody. Everybody's worried about their own thing. And I feel like traveling alone just gives anybody anxiety. It doesn't matter how well of a traveler you are or how seasoned of a traveler you are. Like things like pilots, like I'm sitting here watching the plane and I'm like, pilots literally get up. I don't know how their hours work, or their, you know, my aunt is a flight attendant and she goes on like 3 and 4 day jobs where she'll fly out of her hometown airport and then fly to another destination and then stay a night in a hotel, and you know, because it's not like a 9 to 5 and then you go. I mean, maybe sometimes it is, but like that there's people in the world who literally get up out of bed every morning, drive to an airport, climb on up in a plane. I don't even know how many people fit on a plane, like a standard size one, like 100 plus people. Is that too much? I don't know. And go up like what, 20,000 feet in the air? Is that a stretch? I don't even know. Our lives are in their hands. Pretty crazy. And we just trust that they know what they're doing and that the plane's working right, you know? Same thing as getting in a car. It's really interesting to me that it's really mind-blowing to me that there's people in this world who get up and get themselves ready for the day, go to their job or do whatever they do, and they don't think like this. Like, they don't have like the anxiety film over their brain. You know when you get a new car or a new appliance and you gotta peel off the sticky tape, the protector. Some people don't have the protector. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but like people just wake up and go about their day and they don't question what they're doing. Don't second guess themselves in everything they're doing, and don't think everybody's just freaking judging the living crap out of them. You lucky sons of bitches. That's all I can say. Mom wanted me to go into Dartmouth today to pick up auction items, and I'm really not that far, but I also just want to go home because I miss my bed and I miss my dogs. We're dog sitting for a friend, and I just haven't really seen Charlie. I'd pop in for like 5 minutes every day because I just did not have the time, and he cannot understand why I'm not home. He gets so excited when I come home, and then I go to leave and he's just like, well, wait, you just got home. Because Charlie's used to having me home all day. Just the lifestyle that some of my family members live and the things they've accomplished and have done and are able to do just because of the choices they made. it motivates me. And I just have it's like the devil and the angel again. I just have this like incredibly deep like sense of not fear, well, kind of, I don't know, just like I'm stuck, almost like in quicksand, and I have to be careful not to move too quick and not to like let my mind control things, or I'll drown. There's Kleenex in the bathroom, but I don't want to go get it. I'm 27 now, and I don't know why I sounded like I wasn't sure about that. I'm tired. I'm 27 now, and even though I feel like I have a lot in front of me, I just feel like I should have not necessarily more to show for it, but that I should have it a little more figured out by now. Just know that I can't feel this way and not talk about it. Whether it gets posted or not and nobody watches it, and nobody else feels this way, which I know isn't the truth, or somebody's out there really struggling and this may help them. I don't know. My cousin even said, like, she's been traveling her whole life, and not just by plane, by car, you know. She's had lots of life experience, and she said traveling by yourself is hard for anybody. And I'm just thinking, if things work out and I get to go see my family in Calgary, I'm already scared for it. I feel like I can handle that being alone mentally, because it's kind of how it is with anxiety anyway. At least that's how it feels. But I just don't love being by myself. Sometimes I do, but I don't know. I think the only way I can explain it is if you were like to send a kid into a store alone to pay for something and they don't know what they're doing. I mean, obviously there's some kids that are independent and go and do those things, but you're catching my drift. But they want like mommy or daddy to be with them. I sometimes feel like a kid who is just like thrown into this adult world and I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, there's my spiel for the day. But I'm proud that I'm making progress, even though it's taken a long time. Because I would have never, ever come here by myself before. So who knows? Maybe this is the year that I make adult steps, no more baby steps. Anyway, I would have loved to go to Florida this morning. Well, I say that because I haven't gotten on the plane and I'm not gone. But when she was leaving, a part of me was also like, oh, I'm glad I just don't have the anxiety of it. I guess with anxiety, you're literally always looking like a million miles ahead, and you're not looking at where you're at right here. So I don't know. I just have to I don't have as much life experience as I'd like, and you don't get it by sitting at home. So I don't know what else to say. I just know that I wanted to have this, and so maybe I can look back on it in a year and be like, oh, look at you. Making big girl moves. Anyway, that's all I have to say. So, me and my cousin were both like, the scariness for us, or the anxiety, I mean, we were laughing because we come from a long line of very fearful people and very small-minded people, and I'm not saying it to be mean, it's just what it is. And people who just didn't get out. Buddy, you're driving real fast up there. Is there a security alert or something? People who never got out, literally and figuratively. Sorry. But people who, especially the women, who just never got out of their own mental bubble and their own physical bubble and never left their town. And I think he's looking at me, that's funny. I just feel like that's really sad. And not to call anyone out, but I think of my grandmother whose health is just, she's not doing good, and she's 77 now, and she's probably at this place in life of somebody who's like 90. And I look back on her life, and even though like she's done things and accomplished things, she's had opportunities to see more and do more. And I know not everybody wants that. Some people are very content staying where they are mentally and literally in their area, and I wouldn't want to end up being that age and never experience anything outside of what I know. I think that's so sad. I don't want to start crying again. My eyes are like, I'm gonna look crazy. It sounds really like cliche, but you only get one life, and like you're lucky if you get 80 years, even 50 now. People are dying so young. And you're lucky if you have your health and you can work till you can retire, if you can even retire. And then you're lucky if you have your health to enjoy those years. Like, I always say 80, but like, you have only so many years. Like, 80 years is nothing compared to the eternity when you're gone. Like, when you're gone, you're gone. I don't know why I'm crying. I just do not want to miss any opportunity that comes my way. And I do not want to look back in even 10 years and regret why I didn't do something when I had the chance. If you want to do something, get up off your butt, get out of your town, get away from freaking toxic people. Even family can be toxic, and go after it. Anyway, that's my speech, and thanks for listening if you made it through this whole thing. And I just hope that if there's something you want to do in this life, no matter how big or small, that you just do it. Just do it. Just do it, get up and do it and go after it. And as scary as it is, I mean, I need to take my own advice. I hope in a couple months I'm back here and maybe going to Calgary or going to Florida, because I was invited down. Gotta save my dollars. I just know there's a lot of changes I have to make, and I don't know. Being an adult is hard. I just think being a person is hard. Age doesn't matter. It is hard for everybody. I think life is hard and life is scary, but I think what's scarier is there was a quote, and not to get inspirational, but I would hate to be close to the end of my life and, you know, the person that you are is meeting the person who you could have become. Very deep for so early in the morning. My back hurts from sitting like this. I'm covering myself because I have no bra on. And anyway. Such my spiel. So if you feel like me, I'm sorry, because I know how shitty it is. But you're not alone, we're not alone, and we can all do hard things. Hi, Mr. Crow, will you keep coming back? Okay, I'm gonna go this time for reals. Thanks for listening to me. Thanks for watching my channel. And I'm up to more subscribers, so thank you to whoever subscribed to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome to the shit show. But please, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. And then you can get notified every time I post a video of this shit train. Okay, gotta go take a shower. I'll see y'all in my next video. I don't know when I'm gonna post this. I have to go home and edit a bunch. I don't know what I filmed. Also, update, still have not heard back from my blood work and my whole monitor. At the beginning of March. We're almost at 2 months now, y'all. What's going on? Okay, bye, I love ya.